Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. I think the game is louder today. We're the general, right? We're the general on the desert? Seems right. Is the game louder? One second, let me check this. Give me one moment here. I just want to double check my sound settings. It is a little louder. That changed almost nothing. So, you know. What do I know? Anyway, hello. How's it going? How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. It's a beautiful Friday, I think, here. I think it's Friday. One moment here. Let me clear my throat before this becomes too much of a problem. There we go. Really rocky start to this episode, but you know. Who cares? I'm 1 minute, I'm 49 seconds in. I'm not resetting at this point. This is too much gold. This is content that I cannot let go. Anyway. Hey, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well today. Hopefully you're staying strong in these hard times. I'm doing pretty good. Hanging in there at least. Can't complain too much. Gonna wait to redraw? Nah, it's fine. It's a weird one. We're in like a close to correct position here. But no, I'm doing good. Just woke up. I'm getting ready to play a little Ratropolis, dude. Great game. Wrong card. Hunt. Goodbye. You know, I don't like moving my army over. It feels weird. I think I like just dealing with this attack by letting these grains finish up and then playing the army out. You know, every day that I play Ratropolis is at least a decent day. It's not mostly. Unless I lose and there's a terrible day and I can't go on. No, I'm kidding. This is a good shop. Livestock's good, druid's good. I think I'm going to skip the wall. I don't want to go overboard here, which is very easy to do. Let's see, if, you know, this grain will finish up in 5 seconds. If I can have this grain finish up, I can take the wall. Yeah, that's fine. We got a nice little druid pickup. Druid should help ease the early waves here. Take out some other cards. I think before removing grain as the general, I'd rather remove Potter. I'm starting to be on team I hate Potter. And I'm not call me Voldemort. Am I right? Fellow Potterheads? Haha. Because he hates Harry Potter. I've never seen Harry Potter. Call me Dumbledore, because I hate... Is he Harry Potter? I don't know. Probably not. Somewhere in the middle. Anyway, moving on. You know, I should watch Harry Potter just so I can reference it. I feel like I need to watch more things like that just so I can reference them more. But also, I don't know how many times I've made a Harry Potter to the card named Potter sort of joke, so I'm okay with removing a card there, by the way, because... Ooh, do I want an advisor here? Yeah, give me an advisor. That's Tinker. Alright. I'm okay with removing a card there because the next wave, at the end of the next wave, I'll get to remove a card, and then if I get a card removal from this wave, we have removed everything. All the cheeses are gone. I can't believe I've spent so long being misled. As it turns out, you can just remove random economy. You know what? I feel lucky. Yo, that's pretty good. Arbalist, he's not as insane on this map. Obviously, he's a little less insane too because we already have Druid. But he'll be good through wave... what is it? Wave 20, and then fire archers are going to appear and he's going to become worse. There we go, we're out of cheese. Yeah, with always taking the remove one card from that event, as it turns out, you can just take out all your cheese by wave 4. And this seems a little bit better. So I'm thinking long term here, but I should think short term. It's great to think about how we're going to live through the later waves, but we should make sure we live through these waves. Which I think we do. But anyway, how you doing today? You know, I don't have a whole lot on the opening episodes. I've definitely noticed that episodes that I do at the start of my day are more commentary focused on Ratropolis, and the episodes I do at the end of my day are a little more off topic. Just fine, I don't think anyone really cares either way. I would try to land somewhere in the middle though, keep a little mix up going on you. This run, like, this is a weird run though, because there's not a whole lot to say. Right? I have a solidified army. I think that the big change that's making me feel like that makes me feel like I'm winning more is just that I have no cheese at this point. And it turns out that grain gives you better money. Because the thing is, Potter, the one thing I forgot to mention when I was doing my math on the last episode about grain versus Potter, this might have been 2 episodes ago, but either way, the thing I forgot to mention is that Potter has a cost of 17 gold, so it's only really bringing you in 33 at most cases, and grain brings you in 45. It's a small difference, but it is a difference. I'll put down an extra militia and guards here. We got Taxman, so we'll see. Like, Taxman's great. As long as he actually works how I think he does, which... Let's watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So he makes it 4 seconds instead of 5 to get your tax income, which is pretty good, I would say. One more check yet? Okay. Just being 100% certain I did in fact press record instead of go live. One time. I press go live one time over record, and now I can never not just like check 3 or 4 times throughout the episode to be like, am I really sure I got it right? But am I really sure? It'd be an interesting run would be if I got defense expenses. Oh, we got rally. Oh boy, here I go rallying again. What can I say? Druid plus crossbow is actually like huge value. The enemies don't even reach you. Arbalist as well makes it a little bit easier. I can't believe that I spent so many runs just like, you know what? I don't think that rally is really that worth it for me. That's my opinion. A crazy opinion. Rally's insane. Card's nuts. Oh shit, we got rally plus tinker. Yo, we got rally plus tinker. Dude, we have a great economy now. I'll actually point it out a little better when I do it again here. But yeah, every time that I play rally, I make a shitload of money now. Watch. You play rally, and then every one of these cards, I'll make sure you can see the town hall over there. You get 50 gold every time you play one of these ephemeral cards. But it's weird because sometimes you don't get the gold. Like, not sometimes you don't get the gold, sorry. Sometimes this effect doesn't work. For the purposes of like the Navigator's card removal quest, for example, this doesn't work. You don't get card removal for playing out ephemeral cards, but with Tinker, you do get it counted as card removal when you play rally cards. Which is really strange, but I mean, I'm not complaining. All we need now is population. Don't discard. We don't need just population, right? I need to stack up my guards a little more, because this is the desert. We're against fire archers. There's one inevitable end for every unit against a fire archer. It's extreme burning. I don't think I'm gonna put down many more druids. I don't want to remove any cards remove any military right now because of the passive giving me more population, but Guardian. No, I don't think I need Guardian. I want to upgrade Rally. Right? Or do I want to take Territory Expansion? I think I want to upgrade Rally. I think it's going to be a long-term better option. But yeah. Feeling okay about this run. I'm back to like day 1 of playing Ratropolis though. Truly, I feel like I'm back to day 1. It's like, well, we're looking good, but this is the desert and there's fire archers, so... Oh, you know, egg is considered a labor. I'm not going to take the egg though. I probably should have, because what I could have done here is I could have just done 2 ducks, 2 very large ducks. Speaking of 2 ducks, would I pick Duckling Rider in this run? Huh. He does well against fire arrows. Let me think about it for a moment. It's interesting. I feel like I've lost a little bit of my Duckling Rider faith. After I lost the run of... I should take him here, though. He's a good unit. Yeah, he's coming on. I skipped the Guardian, but I think that the Duckling Rider is good. He also does a big... Duckling Rider helps out a lot against those dudes with the bombs. Now, I did skip a shield... not a shield market, a shoe market already. So I will have to deal with that. I'm probably going to remove Druid. We're just gonna have like, I think the Druid pickup was good, but then I picked up something better, right? I don't need to stack up a bunch of Druids. However, this does hurt my population, so... Oh, March. Okay. I need to clear some of these army cards out of this deck, though, because it's hard to play them, and then if I don't play them, I don't get full value from my Rally plus Train. It's a weird one. This is a weird run. Any run where I go, huh, you know, I could make some good money off of defense expenses here, I would consider that to be a weird run. I wouldn't mind a way to heal up our ducks at this point also. But even with just the 1 march, he becomes pretty survivable. Get him a few rallies in there. Oh, I do have rally to try and heal him up, right? Invite? I should take invite. All we need is population. I have decent income. At least passable income. Like that, I just made 250 gold. It's, I imagine, I wonder if it's supposed to work that way. I guess. It makes me wonder every time it happens. Like, is this how this is supposed to go? Probably not. And yet, here I am. Doing it to him. This is the Necromancer, right? Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I very rarely see the other guys. The Weasel Brothers, I think they are. Maybe I still have Militia on this side. How long has it been since a wave hit here? I think that this guy is pretty scary, since he just makes an invulnerable man. And this enemy, the buff guy, that's what a terrible name for him. You know, buff guy. Do I want to take Longbow here? You know what? This is apparently going to be a run where I take every single military card in the game. But, you know, Longbow doesn't die to fire archers. But the stronger unit, the more strong... Oh my god, what am I trying to say? The more strong summon. The more strong undead weasel with the crown. That's what I'm trying to say. That guy is actually pretty scary. Raise tax? Yeah. Oh, shoe market. It looks like we're going to end on like Duckling Rider plus... Duckling Rider plus... What's the other thing? Longbow. Yeah. That looks to be the plan, anyway. It's just giving me a lot of money here. Hello, I'm Mr. Krabs, and I like money. Go ahead and say goodbye to Druid here. My population is the only reason to hold on to these cards at this point, and I don't need it. I'm just gonna take money to redraw to try and get the raise tax up there, but it is not ideal. We're only at 40 tax right now after 2 plays. Yeah, I can't quite do it yet. I have too many cards. Not the end of the world. Oh, Longbow doesn't work well with Duckling Rider, does he? Huh. That's interesting. Just go ahead and do that, right? Because if you rally, when you play a crossbow, they come out ready to shoot. So in that situation, you can cancel the reload time with a rally. It's an interesting one here. Duckling Rider plus Longbow is actually a god-awful combination. So maybe I'm not gonna do it. But it's weird, right? It feels like it should be good, except for I guess it'll be better if I move my longbows up, won't it? Yeah, let's try that. What an odd run, though. Yeah, now they can hit. They literally just need to be here, and then they can hit the enemies that Duckling Rider are fighting. Are fighting? Is fighting? R/fighting? I don't know, man. This army is weird. This run is strange. Give me more territory, probably. Or, you know, give me raise tax up. I actually need it here. Raise tax and invite, I should do. This will give me a pretty big influx of money. This is 500 gold right here. This is like, what a strange run that we have found ourselves doing here. Mortar rat? I mean, shit, dude. Sure. No, I'm not taking mortar rat. What'd you think I was gonna say? That sure was ironic, mostly. Yeah, I need to beef out the left side. I've been kind of neglecting these guys. I need to remove more cards from this, right? I'm just kind of taking houses right now. I need to do something about the fact that I have too many cards. I have 11 cards right now. It's not that bad because my military is staying alive. But it's time to say goodbye to grain and livestock, basically. A little money off of this. It does give +1, 2, +1, +2 as well. Let's do some card removal here. Thank you for your service, grain. I never thought I would end up in a position where I was using grain entirely over cheese, but it's one card that does about the same work as the competition of 3 cheese, which is a lot better in my opinion. Really, I have no idea how we're doing here. Did they hit him? How did those arrows hit that guy? Like, they were dead on. I don't know about that. Huh. Why are my taxes so low? 11. I guess it's just because I've been getting population up through invite, right? It's okay. We're 1 raise tax away from being there. Go ahead and remove livestock now. Thank you for your service. How dare you? Give me the tax or population event when I have no population and my income is based on my taxes. Maybe in this run I use longbow as just like a 1 or 2 of this unit to try and thin the herd out a little bit. Although that's not going to work too well in the later waves, to be fair. I have no idea what the fuck we're doing here. But we're doing it, whatever it is. I don't have a single unit type over 4 on the field right now on either side. This is the Weasel Pharaoh. I should prepare myself to just get killed here. What am I gonna do to prepare myself for that? I'm actually gonna rally some of the army over here to help deal with them. Not too much of it, just some of it to make sure that it's not so bad. I can raise tax, huh? You could do something with corruption and rally, I feel like. I'm not going to, but there's something you could do with it. Nah. We're so close to getting off the ground with this raise tax, it's wild. How much health does this boss even have? I gotta wonder. Yeah, I play everything out because I can reposition with rally when I want to. Oh yeah, and this guy's actually with double march on these ducks, it's like no problem. Yeah, oh yeah, piercing damage is what you want to have against this enemy. I was always like, man, isn't this guy so scary? He just wipes you sometimes, and you have to force your way through his army. Piercing damage. You have Duckling Rider, you have Crossbow Rat. All of a sudden, all of the guys that he's protecting with his fat body, they don't do shit. I'm gonna take another library here. That's cool. All right, nice. Lesson learned. Now I need to beef out my left side because I just gutted its defense capabilities, and I think we're gonna just really die here. I've said that before and then lived, but I really, really think that we're going to be extremely killed on these waves. We've reached the point where I'm like, remember when I was like, well, how are we going to live through the later waves? Hello, welcome to the later waves. How are we going to live through you? I have no idea. This is not an army that does well if a fire arrow lands on it. But we have a few waves to get to a point where it does do well against fire arrows, so I guess we'll see. It's so weird. I need to stop trying with raise, because if I had collect, I could do raise tax collect or raise tax lottery and snowball this out of control. But since I just have raise tax, I cannot do it right now. We gotta take it easy, we gotta let it get there. Naturally. Ooh, those ducks died. I need to make sure I'm marching. Yeah, I don't have high hopes, considering how long it takes us to kill these guys. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know if I want to keep shield rat or if I want to keep doing ducks and nothing else. I don't know what the hell to do on this run. We just kind of sit here and pray. Should have played raise tax. I'm trying to make it so that rally hits as many units as possible for that +1, +2. That's what I'm trying to do here. And I guess if worst comes to worst, I can always just move back. We can just run and hope it works out. I have March to cover the retreat. I think I want to pay to redraw here just to get another march out, or the first march out even. Yeah, having that's pretty helpful. Saves you a lot of ducks. And they don't do bad damage, really. Yeah, I think that was one of the I don't know what to call them, but like the dogs, basically. So that's not so scary. It's not fire archers right out the gate anyway. What a strange run. I'm starting to think that the desert's the hardest map over the other one. The other one, of course, being the coast. Armored Knight in this position twice. Missionary doesn't help. Unfortunately. He doesn't do anything against this enemy. Okay, so we've made it to the boss. What do I expect? I don't even remember what the bosses are at this point in the game. Which it's the dude who teleports, or it's the twins. I hope it's the dude who teleports. All right, thank God. I think this guy's easier. Should have marched. Whoops. We'll see. All right, we'll see how this works out. I guess we're all right. He does teleport away to the other side, which is fine. Oh yeah, and he leaves a little fire patch down as like a have a good time boys sort of gift as he teleports away. I think I'm just going to try and transition this army into Duckling Rider and Longbow. Oh. That's terrible news. I'll upgrade to invite. That event sucks. Let's fix this shit. I don't want to lose all of my gold here though, obviously. It's very bad. I'm trying to get off the ground. I could save a lot of money with Quartermaster. I'm gonna upgrade Duck. 105 health, that's a lot of health. Henry, it didn't break any houses though? That's kind of crazy. I don't know, this one's close. I don't think I'm going to start another run. I think that win or lose, this one's gonna be... This is gonna be the only run. I don't know, it's weird because I don't want you to be able to look at the video time and be like, hey, I know if this is a win or a loss. But also if this video, regardless of if this video is 25 minutes or an hour and a half, you know that this episode is a loss if it's either of those. Or this run is a loss anyway. It's weird, I almost feel like I should put in like a little still frame at the end of the episode that's like, hey, no spoilers, smiley face. I'm not going to do that because then that would add like, because I'd have to edit it in and then export the video, and that would take a little bit more time than I want to spend on these. It adds a little bit of time to these videos, which isn't so bad when I'm like here and doing it right now, but for the afternoon episode, which I record right before I go to bed, I'm gonna have to stay up an extra like 45 minutes waiting for it to export the video. I don't think it's really worth it, unfortunately. No, the other thing about fire arrows is that they can hit units and then they don't spawn fire. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but like every now and then a fire arrow will just hit one of your guys, and that guy will just tank the arrow and it won't spawn fire under him, which is weird, but like good weird. I almost want to take first aid. I don't know. I think I just need more population though. We're living on like three or four ducks. I think the mistake I made in the previous episode with Duckling Rider is I tried to hinge everything on Duckling Rider. He's not good DPS. Duckling Rider, he doesn't really cut it in the DPS front. Unless you have a bunch of them with March, and then it's not terrible. Longbow number 2? Nah, none of that. I could use collect here, basically. Let's see if we can get there with this. I can't do it because I keep missing the raised tax draw. That's what it is. I need to hit raise tax twice in a row. But yeah, they actually, I think they are, if you have 2 marches down, your ducks avoid fire entirely, so that's good to note. Take that one down. I keep trying to, oh shit, we got Dancer. I don't even need to look at the other options. I think it was territory expansion and upgrade, but like passive 100% increased movement speed on Duckling Rider. Now I think we've won. I think we have this one now. I want to hit a rally on this side that hopefully hits these ducks. It's weird because you want to like play out most of your hand to give you the best chance of hitting what you want to hit. But then I'm playing out more units, which lowers the chances of hitting what I want to hit. Yeah, look at that. Passive. Okay, we win for sure. What am I going to title this episode? I haven't been talking about the episode titles in the episode. This one's probably going to be called like Dancing on the Fire Archer's Graves or something like that. That's a good title. Stay tuned for what this episode's titled. Oh wait, you already know, don't you? Oh, Druid does help a little bit here too. I was in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, could I also use Druid to help out against Fire Archers? But I was like, nah, there's no way that would work, right? Try taking vines here. You know what? I'm feeling spicy. I'm gonna throw in some vines. I'm feeling it. My thinking here is vines. You throw some vines down on this side right before the enemies arrive. Right, just like, oh, watch. Instead of just telling you what I'm thinking, I'll just do it. Throw down these vines. Hit them with another vines if I draw it there. But they're just gonna like look at the movement speed through the vines. It's like 0. And then they get rooted by druids. This is like extreme mobility control to run. Oh, you know what would be good too? I was offered a totem. I thought about taking it, but I did not end up picking it up. But a totem against fire archers. I wonder if that affects their fire. Oops, that's the wrong card. Thankfully it worked out. But yeah, this is a cool run. I'm happy with this one. It's not just like put some longbows 2 steps back and let them ride, right? This is pretty interesting. I've got my longbows up front because and again, the reason I can't have longbows a wall away is because they will not hit where the Duckling Rider engages the enemy. Oh, he's here early. Normally he doesn't get here till the end of next wave, I feel like. He being the merchant, of course. Don't hit rally. Unfortunate. 12. I need some more. I keep neglecting the left side. But it's okay. Like even the 5 crossbows and the 1 druid are putting in their work over here. This run, it is like every single unit in my army working together to make something pretty special happen here. You'll notice I'm keeping the guards because I'm using the guards as like short order DPS, right? They hit the enemies as they come closer to help soften them up. This isn't just me spamming out like a shitload of one type of unit like I normally do in these episodes. We're gonna spend all my money here as soon as I see which side the bot. Oh, it's both sides. That's right, we're on the desert. They come on both sides. I think this is the spider. I actually don't even remember. I think I've only fought the fox one time. So I have no idea how you tell when it's the fox twins. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've actually only seen that boss once. It's the spider. Hello, spider. You know, you may have thought this was a loss based on the runtime, but I can lower the time of these runs a lot by just not. So the thing that actually increases the time of these runs so much is when I do this, right? Because this is adding like 5 or 10 seconds to the run as I hold out cards to think about what I'm doing. But again, I don't really care. You know, another solid non-steel based run though, I gotta say. I can get with it. Oh, they can't even break the... I thought you could break the eggs, but I was wrong. I always thought you were able to. I'm happy with this run. Ever since like the builder run on the forest, I feel like I've been doing a lot better after reading some tips for the early game from you guys. And thank you, by the way, for being like, hey, here's what you should try out differently. Here's what I think you need to change up. Because I feel like it renewed my ability to play this game almost. It was just like, oh yeah, you know what I should do? I should try something different if I'm losing so much. Whoa. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a good day. See ya.